8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. On the Bills sideline is their head coach. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. Across the way, the head coach of the Dolphins. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go through this downpour in South Florida. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform. They can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. He does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
A gain of a yard brings up
to the air on third down is McCarthy. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed. So give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy. And this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 40 line. Micah Fitzpatrick up to make the stop. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
and 9 yards to go.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Going to give this to Davis. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run. It's Ty Johnson. He'll manage only a couple. Plays made on defense by Jordan Brooks.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, here's Davis.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on 4th down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Play action now. It's McCarthy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Head up. This is right. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Matt Milano on the tackle. A gain of 9.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on 4th down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A carry here for Wright. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
He was brought down by Terrell Bernard. 1-yard gain. Brings up
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down.
49-yard line.
Off the bootleg. It's McCarthy. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. And McCarthy's going to get down and pick up the 1st down. Good, smart play with the slide by JJ.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Dulcich now
line.
brought in motion. They're going to run. And that's the man from OK State, Ollie Gordon. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hill brought in motion. On the ground. This is right. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll try to run for it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
15 yards on the play. That's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner.
So we come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 5. As we are ready to get back underway. A give here to Wright. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Brought down by Matt Milano. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
At the 1-yard line.
In motion, it's Waddle. Right. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Gordon will take this in for a Dolphins touchdown.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Allen now on second down. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Minka Fitzpatrick. The strong defense there, able to break that one up. Allen to throw on 3rd and long. And he did all he could, but he's going to be forced out at the line of scrimmage, well short of a first down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0. They begin with a 1st and 10. No run with right. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back on the ground and back to right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field, and nothing has come from these first 2 drives. A turnover on downs, followed by a punt last time they had it. 1st and 10, and it's Allen. This one taken in by Chenault. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the run with Davis. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Gotta get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drop. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Dolphins offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Dolphins, first down.
On first down, a run for Wright. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Second and 3.
To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. 2 minutes remains. First half in a 7-0 game.
17-yard line.
We'll come back to Miami after this. On the zone read, it's McCarthy. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Now McCarthy. He'll take off again. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown Miami. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
And these are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills' offense about ready to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Now he'll run. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Bills. First down.
Allen will give this to Davis. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he's into the end zone. Keon Coleman, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The kick is good. Makes the score Dolphins 14, Bills 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, Malik Washington. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Dolphins offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. They'll start it here with a first and 10. On the give, it's Wright. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Now 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now an option here, left side. I don't think that was was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Bills offense going to get it one final time in this first half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's to the left side. Taken in by Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
In the Bills' first down.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on the Patriots, Tom Brady's 2 franchises head-to-head, and a rematch of Super Bowl 55. And it's the tight end, Hunter Henry. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Pats continue to run through the NFL. They are now 9-1 with the victory here. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Play clock has expired. We're not going to get this one off on top.
first down.
On the ground, this is Davis. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And third down coming up. Now Allen. Now screen going to be set up for Davis. And he couldn't get free along the sideline. He's out of bounds, no gain, and it sets up fourth down. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. The Dolphins offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with first and 10. Head up. This is Wright. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Big Ed Oliver in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Now gives to Davis. They'll bring this up to the 22. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's going to be dropped underneath for Davis. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards.
To the air is Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end from the 34-yard line. Here's second and 6. 4
yards on the pickup.
They'll run it with Davis. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and 6. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. On the return, here's Washington. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. gun with right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the
Run again with right. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
McCarthy to the air on second down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Makes it third and 4.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground. 10 yards on the scramble there. He picks up the first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A shotgun handoff to right. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 44-yard line.
On the ground, this is right. And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up third and 12.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Terrell Bernard. He spins to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Crazy. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll do so with first and 10. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's a gain of 7.
On the ground, it's Davis. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third down, here's Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
That's good for Dolphins. First down. First and 10.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10. At their 48.
This one complete to Hill. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Back on the ground and back to right. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Number 10, Tyreek Hill. It's a gain of 6. Brings up
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And that one's incomplete. They're really ratcheting up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The Bills offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Going to make the read and hold on here. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing, and another loss of yards.
The second down throw is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Keon Golden, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Throw for it. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.